Good morning. Welcome to Joe's Paradise. My name is Christine, and today we are mole hunting. So, see how the run is right there? You want them both in there. It goes in real easily because they've already softened it up with their activity. Then you push down, and this is the hard part, I'm not gonna lie. And you really should. I tried this with flip-flops. It did not work. So it's in the ground. See that flat round thing? That is the key to it. That is the trigger for when the mole goes through. So make sure that's tapped down into the ground, and then you'll know that you caught something when that pops up. So as I was putting the sprinklers out, by the way, hello, it's Christine with Joe's Paradise. So come out here, and I'll talk about fall watering later in a different segment, but if I come out here and I come across this, I'm going to come up closer so you can see the damage here. Look at all this mole activity. I mean, wow. So I've got 4 of these that I wish I had more, to be honest with you, but I'm going to put those in and see if we can stop this. So I've placed 4 of these traps, and I just kind of wanted to go over. See these mounds that are real obvious? You don't want to put the trap on the mounds. You want to put them in the run. The mounds are when they're emptying out the soil to make room to make more runs. So they generally don't use that. You want to use the run because that's where they're at. So those are 2. Sorry to make you dizzy. And then looks like I got a nice fresh run here. See how it's not a mound or anything, but you can definitely see where the run goes. And then the last one that I did is over here by the sprinkler. So that was where we were at, which triggered me to see all this. So this is another fresh looking run. I know there's tree leaves in there, but you can kind of see like right here, right? And that, so I put the tongs right in the run. You also don't want to keep them there for more than a day. If you haven't gotten anything within 24 hours, then pull them and then try to find fresh runs to put them in, and you'll have a better chance of catching them that way. So it's been a couple of days, so I actually broke my own rule about mole hunting, I guess you could call it, trapping. And I did not move the traps with it after 24 hours. But as I'm walking up here, I was cleaning up because we're going to get our first deep freeze here in the next couple of days. So I was, looky what we have here. So this is what it looks like when you set off the trap. So I am going to lift it, and so it's going to be some people's fair warning to close your eyes if this is not something that you want to see. And I'm not sure if there's something in there, because sometimes there isn't, but very few times. So let's see what we got. Yep, it's in there. I'm sorry, it's in there. So I will have my husband get that. So there you have it. Hi everyone. I am traveling for work, so I'm in a little hotel room. So I thought I'd end the mole video with a few things that are interesting. So you know how you just saw that I unveiled that mole was in the trap, and that I laid it down on the ground and said, my husband will take care of it later. Well,
he didn't get back from duck hunting until late, so he decided to do it the next day. And when he went there the next day, the whole thing was gone. The trap, the mole, everything was gone. And he's like, is it the right spot? What's the deal? And even when I came home from work, I looked around, it's nowhere to be found. So our big thing is what got it? We do have a big hawk that lives there. I'm sure we have raccoons. I know we have fox. I guess it could be something else, maybe even a big owl. Anyway, now I'm at the point where I just want my trap back because that's not cheap. That's $40, $50 trap. And so while I'm talking, because I'll keep you guys up to date on our progress here, because as you can tell, we have tons of them and we need to get rid of them. They're destroying our yard. I was thinking that moles hibernate. They do not. And I was really hoping they did, because what I was going to do, assuming they were hibernating, I was going to put gassers in their runs, and while they were hibernating, get them that way. And now what I found out is that they do slow down, but they don't hibernate, but they just go deeper once it gets colder. I still think I'm going to try the gassers this winter and see if it does anything. You know, the only way to tell in that regard is, you know, if you don't see any activity. The one thing that's good about the traps is you at least know you got it. That's why we know we're up to 14. That's a lot, I think, but what do I know? And so stay tuned for the mole adventures, and we'll see you next time.